The time is there. We are live. That is the that is the fruit of my German accent class, which did not go very well.
I have tried, everybody. Apparently, hopefully, maybe in today's continuation of Ace Attorney Justice for All, we will maybe meet the offspring of Von Karma, who has been allegedly raised in Germany. And I've tried really hard to teach Tifa how to speak in the German accent, because really it is pretty easy if you think about it. All you need to do is just pronounce the like that, and all the other th sounds as well, and then you just read everything as exactly as you would as if it was German words, and every now and then you throw in a German word that everybody knows, yeah?
Yeah.
But, well, you'll see. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Ranger. Congrats on being egg. It is what it is. Hello, Psycho. Congrats on being Wednesday, second and last. I'll take it like that. Yeah, contained Tifa, but she got away. Thankfully did this before stream because I needed her back here for the setup. And that worked out. You good? Oh, Ranger, you're second. Sorry, I'm misreading.
Stomach acid.
Congrats on that. Stomach acid? You swallowed air. I don't know why she does that, because I'm telling you, it doesn't matter when we eat or what we eat and how we eat. The moment Tifa sits down next to me to set up for the stream, her stomach goes blah, 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 blah.
It's like a mental clock or something. Or stomach clock.
Why are you doing this to me, bro?
Wait. He said he doesn't know.
You disgust me, Tifa.
Sorry, I'm done now. I'm done now.
Are you though? Because I would like you to know that you disgust me sometimes. Think about. I think it's sinking in. Wait, now you're making me doubt my own German, which is weird because that's the language I grew up with.
You're just gonna get what you're gonna get.
Today will be another great stream. My day was pretty shit. So twice today my watch told me, you're in a stressful situation. Would you like some breathing exercises? I was like, no.
It wasn't me.
No, I can't do that right now. That doesn't help. But then I also got some stuff done and that was good. So in the end, I guess it evens out. But today was more stressful than other days and not great.
It's probably gonna be more stressful during stream.
Why? Why would stream be stressful?
Because
unless you're going out of your way to make it so.
We're probably gonna get to the trial today.
Hopefully. That would be nice. I originally had the...
Also, it's like a feather sticking out.
Why do I have a feather under my nose?
But it looked like it from the side. Now it's gone.
Am I becoming a bird?
Actually, it's not gone.
Is this my heartful boyfriend moment?
Let me pluck that away. No, it's lower.
Give me it's lower.
It's lower, it's... Yeah. I can see it stick out from the side, it annoys me.
It could also be nose hair. Unfortunately, that happens with me. Unfortunately, I have inherited my grandfather's nose hair. And he had plenty.
Oh, we should get you one of those things that you stick in your nose and then that spins. That pulls all the hair out.
It doesn't pull, at least one I've used a few times in my life that didn't pull. That was like a razor kind of thing. Like a safety, I have no idea how to explain it really. It was like the thing from Men in Black that they used to remove your memories.
The Zeppelin.
Exactly. The neuralizer, I think it's called. And you stick it up your nose and there's like a rotating tip, and I believe there is like shears in there. So it like rotates, but there's also a cover around it so that you don't just like jam it through your nose and rip the whole thing off, but it removes the nose hair you have, which I have plenty of. And sometimes, even without me noticing, it like grows out of my nose like a hair. How's this new tech for you? It isn't new for me. I know they exist, but I don't have one. And every now and then I tell Tifa, hey, if you really cannot think of absolutely anything for like a birthday, Christmas, whatever, maybe get me a nose hair trimmer because I could use one, I guess. But every now and then when I notice that there's a bush growing out of my nostrils, I do trim it with like a little pair of scissors or something.
Let's go.
Basically, yes. It's a bit more advanced than that. It's trying to find the hair, grabbing it, pulling it out, and then getting in between there and then snip. It's kind of like a bonsai, except it grows out of my nose.
That does sound refined.
Not really. Anyway, it sucks. So when Tifa goes, oh, you have something here, just let me grab it. It could also very well be that 2 seconds later I scream in pain because she sees a nose hair sticking out, and if she pulls it, it's gonna go straight through my brain. The pain with it.
Giant ass hair comes
Yes.
out.
Yes. Basically.
Some come for free with your regular electric razor.
That's what I had many, many years ago, but then that thing broke because it was a flimsy piece of shit. And I never bought another one because, I don't know, didn't really seem too big of an issue for me until for the last 1 or 2 years I've been noticing there's growth happening there.
It's okay.
I realized that the other day, I don't know if it's like a hormone thing because I've been going to the gym for 2 years, but for some reason, maybe my body is just being weird.
Probably.
Under my left arm, my hair started growing up until like halfway up the biceps, but only at the bottom, which is super strange. Like I never had hairs here, and suddenly I noticed there was a patch there, which I've gotten rid of because it looked weird. I don't have it on the other side.
I see the theme for today is hairs.
Jack's
Hairy
hair.
team.
Hairy Jack. Yes. I think it's one of those things that might just be an age-related thing. You know, sometimes people like have a receding hairline and then the hair pops up on their back or something like that.
Yeah.
I just have more hair as I get older, apparently. Oh well. You can
I think that's normal.
find it and then tell me where I need to get rid of it. How often do I see my back?
That is also true.
Just saying. Ooh, do you want to have like a bonding moment where you shave my back?
No,
Okay.
not really. No,
Well, I offered, I just want to say.
I'm good.
If you do though, you can pop any zits you find.
Okay, but then I decide the moment.
And just like that, Tifa is in on it.
You said this on stream, by the way.
I was obviously in character and therefore lying.
Excuse me? No, that's not how this works.
There's video evidence of this now.
So, any more weird topics you want to talk about?
Why do you have a band-aid on your finger?
Because I didn't take it off yet.
Is this one of those things where you can take the band-aid off and there's a chance you're gonna bleed out? Like the first time you went to donate blood?
They prick you in your finger every time to check your
Blood sugar.
blood sugar and stuff.
Okay. Is it safe?
Yeah, you just pull it off.
I'm just asking because the first time I remember you coming back from a blood donation and you removed the patch band-aid thing from your arm, the inside of your elbow. What's the word for this place on the body in the English language?
I don't even know what that is in Dutch or in German.
Armbeuge. Where your arm
sounds like-
bends, basically.
That sounds more like the movement than the actual... now my nail is sticky. Paint
Sorry
on
about
Jack's forehead like in The Lion King.
With blood. Like a Simba. I was thinking more like if you have like thicker blood, like drier blood coming out of your fingertip, smear it all over your hand, and then do the marking of the orcs, the Urukai from Lord of the Rings.
I don't think you want drier blood coming out of your...
No, like thicker blood when it has already oxidized a little bit. Not thin and runny is what I'm saying. And then do like a palm print on the face. And then I look like a cool dude.
We can do that.
No, I don't. I'd rather not have any blood on my face, generally.
I mean, that is fair.
I like how you first seemed to inhale like you had a big wisdom to share and then you just stopped.
Because you were talking.
I was done. But thank you, that's very sweet.
But no, that hasn't happened anymore. The very first time, they didn't put a band-aid over the hole that they prick you in, but just immediately put a patch and band-aid on it.
What hole do they prick you in? We need details.
What do you call it? The wound? The insert?
The place where they put the shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, the place where they put the... I don't think anybody calls it a hole, Tifa.
But it is a hole!
When you say they pricked me in the hole...
You're making it weird. Yeah, you are making it weird. Einstichstellen. Yeah, so...
Yes, the point of impact. Except it penetrated. Yes. Yes, that's the beauty of a German language. You can make everything a word.
When the very first time I went, they didn't put a band-aid on the point of...
An the Einstichstelle.
Impact on the Einstichstelle. And when I then took off the band-aid a little bit too early, the patch that they put on ripped it open again. And that's why I started bleeding dry.
I remember that because I cleaned up the hallway where Tifa stood.
There was blood everywhere.
It looked like a horror movie. I was genuinely afraid for Tifa. But thankfully, we could patch her up.
But yeah, ever since then I ask if they can put a band-aid under it. So that when I take off the bandage, that doesn't happen. Oh.
Why doesn't that come standard? Are you the only one that bleeds out?
No, some ask, some do it automatically.
Okay.
But not all of them do. And then I just ask them to put that on first. So that I don't bleed dry anymore.
I'm glad. I'm very happy to not have to watch you bleed. You know where I do like to watch suffer?
We have a lot of issues talking today.
Do you know where I like to watch Tifa suffer though when she does the recaps? Why is speaking so hard lately? Yesterday, today, apologies in advance. I will try my very best. But Tifa, what has happened the last time we played Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All?
Duh.
Bloodless, yes.
He doesn't even have any.
Oh, I mentally I'm suffering with you. It's fine.
I'm the one that had my Eiweiß stolen today.
Your protein!
The last time we started, I'm thinking, we started a new
all
episode.
the heavy breathing, the huffing and puffing.
We were just chilling in our office doing lawyer stuff when suddenly Dr. Gray shows up, who talks about wanting to sue the news anchor lady for always predicting the weather wrong.
That is not what happened.
Well, that is how it starts.
After the first case of Justice for All happened at some point in December, we are now in June. We don't know if it's before the previous one, that might be important later, or maybe not.
That doesn't matter.
Or if it's the next year already, and Phoenix didn't really have any cases for almost a year. Anyway, as we are sitting there, we learn that we have a new client, Dr. something Gray, who looks a lot like a Zigzagoon. And he's very mad about the weather not being what the weather lady forecasted, not the news anchor. Anyway, he's not here to talk about the weather. He is here because he has been on the receiving end of heinous slander. In his clinic, 14 people have died.
Over a year ago, by the way.
A year ago, yeah. And he believes that was never his fault. It was because of a nurse working there. Her negligence. She was so negligent in her negligence that she negligated all over the people and they negligently died. He used that word a lot. In the intro, we saw a lady, presumably, driving a cool red car, and suddenly was a car crash, and then somebody apparently died. At least that's what the text was alluding to. And there was a lady sitting on the ground on the highway talking about, I did it for you, Eini, Ini, whatever. Anyway, back to Dr. Gray. He wants us to go with him to the place where Maya Fey, Maya Fey, our spirit medium sidekick, is training Korean Village, because he wants to hire somebody to do channeling, and then he wants the dead nurse lady to be channeled so she can sign a paper saying, I did it, I'm the bad girl, Dr. Gray's awesome, please keep going to him because he lost business. Anyway.
The only reason he requested us is because apparently Maya didn't want to work for him unless we came along for whatever reason.
Something like that. He has heard from somebody that this could be done and he really wanted to do it and we had to come along. Anyway, so we go to Korean Village. Long story short, eventually the channeling happens and Maya kills Dr. Gray.
From what it seems like. Maya and Dr. Gray go into a separate room to perform the channeling, no other people allowed. Suddenly we hear a gunshot, Dr. Gray is shot between the eyes and also stabbed in the chest. Maya is covered in blood, she's obviously still in this channeling thing.
She did the whole thing where she looked slightly different and had her boobs out. So she did the channeling, yes.
Basically, her aunt tells us to fuck off and call the police while she takes care of the situation here, implying knocking out Maya so that she can undo the channeling.
Yes.
We also learn through the aunt that Maya is the new master of...
Will be
the new master of the Fey house because...
That's just what happens here.
The spirit energy flows really strong to her family and only they can perform this some kind of special technique.
And the poor aunt is of the Branch family and her powers are pale in comparison, but her little daughter Pearl, the little girl we saw bits and pieces of earlier, she is supercharged with psychic powers. She mentions that. I think that's going to be important.
Basically, we have met the little girl already. Besides that, on the premises, there's also this weird college girl who is... Ini-Mini, true. Who is pretending she doesn't know shit after she found out that Dr. Gray died, despite her being the one who recommended Dr. Gray to the Fey family.
And when we talked to her about the doctor, she started eating her hat, which is not what innocent people do.
And now we're trying to prove that Maya is in fact innocent and is not the one who killed Dr. Gray. We're almost finishing up the investigation.
Hopefully.
The little girl, what's Pearl, has taught us a psychic technique in which we can learn the truth if someone is lying and trying to hide something from us.
We can remove their psyche locks through the now charged Matagana, the jewel thing that the Fey family members have
basically
on their necklace, the 6/9 looking gemstone kind of thing.
But in order to use that, we need to actually know that someone is lying, and we should have some sort of proof so that we can break open the locks. We have collected the proof to break open the lock of Ini-Mini, which is where we are now.
It's basically the cross-examination from the court cases, except with psychic reasons.
Basically.
Happening. They're throwing in another gimmick to make the investigation parts a bit more entertaining, I guess.
Too long, didn't listen. Maya shot a doctor. We're trying to prove her innocence.
Even though she said she did it. That was really not helpful. She basically told everybody, yeah, I know I killed him. I am guilty. I need to go to hell for this. I did it.
She doesn't remember anything during the channeling, and suddenly she's the only one in a room with someone, and during that she loses control and shoots someone. I mean...
Allegedly, because she doesn't remember doing that. She just says that she did. Oh well. Yeah, I think that was it. She channeled the plot. All the plot. So much plot it was bursting at the seams once again.
I think that's a plot I can skip.
No, I'm not sure. I don't think it works like that. Tifa, are you ready for justice?
Ready.
Oh, one more thing. Hence the whole, why is Tifa supposed to learn a German accent? We learned that a great prosecutor, Von Karma, has returned to the scene when we talked to Dick Gumshoe. And it isn't the Von Karma, Manfred von Karma, from the first game, because he is clearly gone, right? He's in jail or whatever. Instead, it is his offspring, some sort of prodigy that has not been shown yet.
It's not really returning to the scene. We have learned who our opponent in court will be, and it will be the son/daughter of Fun Karma.
Why are you such a hater to me?
Because you're making this really long without getting to the...
The important point being, otherwise my whole setup doesn't make sense. Apparently, Von Karma's child grew up in Germany, where they became a prosecutor at the ripe age of 13.
Prodigy.
Yes, so Tifa was supposed to learn how to speak with the German accent, but
didn't work.
We'll see about that.
Did not work. Oh, she annoys the shit out of me. Already.
I'm giving the keyboard to Tifa despite my better judgment.
Did we have to talk or present? Present first, right?
No, we have to give her... Oh, so we have to show her the Magatama to go into the psych lock thing. And now we have paper clipping 2, which tells us that Mimi Mini or Mimi Mini is involved in all of this. And her name is Eeny Miny, and clearly they are sisters.
Because she denied having to do anything to do with it. Or knowing anything about the case.
Exactly. Which is obviously a lie because her family is involved. You can go through all of this because we've done this 3 times already.
Okay, so Inimini denied who Dr. Gray is.
She doesn't, but sure, let's do this. You haven't met him, but you might have indirectly known him. Let's go.
She says that the only reason why she might have heard of him is because she was a patient.
Yes.
But we now also have...
If you keep tapping the keyboard like this, I will take it away from you. Tifa pecks at it like a chicken.
Being annoyed at everything already. We only just started.
Not at everything, only you. And then again, Tifa is my everything, so point taken. Take a look at this newspaper clipping.
Like, what is it? A story about an accident?
It's with a deep, heavy sighs.
Because... she's annoying.
Tifa's already done with this character. One line. She got one line and I was like, no, I hate this. Please read the victim's name.
Mimi Mini?
Mimi? Mimi Miny.
Oh, Miny.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, Miny. She's acting like she doesn't know.
Oh, you were so in character. Was I the only one who couldn't tell? Miny is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miny wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she?
So you noticed. She was my older sister.
I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. You know what's fucked up? If I understand the opening scene correctly, Mimi Miny died in the burning car wreck in the accident we saw at the beginning. And the doctors called Turner Gray, like turn her gray. If she died in that car fire and was reduced to ashes, ashes are gray.
But she didn't. She was outside of the car.
That was her ghost. Wanna bet?
Oh, that is possible. But I don't think they're gonna go that macabre on the...
No, that's me putting it in there, but that seems fucked up. She sent the doctor to the medium knowing it would go wrong somehow. Exactly. I mean, she is guilty to some degree, but...
Or she is the killer. She sent the doctor to the medium, already knew the layout because there are maps of this whole place, somehow set herself up like behind the thingy, shot him. I don't know where the stabbing comes into play yet.
That's just for fun.
And her alibi is that she was pretending to sleep, and this way she can put the murder on someone else. She is a good suspect too.
I mean, yeah, she actually has a reason to do this, revenge as a motive, but we don't know anything about that yet. Anyway, which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Hey, we got the lock on. Unlock successful! And we got healed, nice. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray.
My sister's name was Mimi Mini.
Miney.
Miney. It's so Mimi Miney is so hard to say after another.
Is it now, yeah?
Yeah. Das ist so. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Tifa can't do a German accent, so she just starts speaking German, which is not helpful. That's what I thought.
I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked.
Wiped out, so is that why she fell asleep at the wheel?
That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened.
The one where 14 patients died from malpractice.
Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone.
Except
you didn't
us.
even want to tell us! Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psych-lock works.
Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to.
The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. I think we've learned that.
Good morning, X. Happy
Good morning,
Earth
you.
Day. Congratulations, Earth, on existing, I guess. Oklahoma Day. Alright. And National Jelly Bean Day. What's your
jelly
favorite
beans.
kind of jelly bean? None of them, really.
The rotten egg one.
I don't love them. We had those disgusting ones ages ago. Those were just not nice. The gimmick is cool, but whatever.
Do you have anything?
And even the normal ones, I don't love them. I think out of ones we've had, I liked the buttered popcorn one the best. That one was alright. What's yours? What are you trying to do, Tifa?
Checking where to go to next.
June 20th, Korean Village. Outside.
Mr. Nick,
What's wrong?
I have never left Corain Village.
Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Your mom's not gonna let you leave now. You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi.
Hey, wait! She ran off. Again, well, I know Eni's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face.
Just a straight face. Okay, I guess back to...
The detention center? What would have changed at the law office?
I was hoping it would trigger the... I can't do anything more.
Nah. June 20, detention center, visitors room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her?
Question marks? Usually like a fruit flavor. Yeah, you can't really go wrong with those.
Bobber. Kurva bobber. But buttered popcorn is a cracker jack choice. You're calling me a cracker? What if he faced it with a gay face? At least then he'd look happy. I don't think he's going to.
Dr. Gumshoe. Dr.
Gumshoe.
Oh my god, what is it today?
I don't think it's Maya. I think it might be the Von Karma.
No, we don't meet the lawyers in the detention center usually, do we? I think Gumshoe.
No, but we could meet anybody here.
For now, sorry to keep you waiting.
Huh? Must be Maya. Oh, it's Maya channeling Mia.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix?
That voice.
Ah, there she.
I can tell that she's her sister now. It really jumps into your face, doesn't it?
I'm shocked they didn't make the texting see-through, by the way.
You'll be happy to know, Tifa.
Let me guess, that's an option.
If you want that, you can make them more transparent.
Of course it is.
Just in case you want to. There was another one of those. But Mia.
A medium, I mean, yeah, her sister.
Oh, I think she's a large.
Shit. Her sister was killed in the first series in one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah. First game, second case.
Where we had to solve her murder.
Yeah.
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
The sky is blue, and so am I. But not my boss, for she is die.
She was our mentor, yeah. True.
Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement.
That's one way to say it.
That's a fucked up euphemism, bro. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. The spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Guilty! Lifelong.
Fuck you, your life sucks.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that statement, but sure, go on. Mia...
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. Oh, watch me.
I don't think it works like that.
In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
Can the dead ever rest in this universe, or are they doomed to hang around? I think it's the latter, but only the good people.
She has moved on though, but here there is a bridge between the other world and this world. She doesn't have unfinished business and is around this world. The mediums just have the power to go to the world of the dead and pull the spirit back.
Basically that. Her unfinished business making Phoenix stop being a goof. I think she'll never manage to do that.
She's not like a lingering ghost.
Sounds like torture, to be honest. What about the largest? Dark Lord get in line already made that joke. But I appreciate that I'm not the only one.
At least from what I understood, by the way.
Imagine you can't move on because your boyfriend is a fucking moron. That's just Tifa's life in a nutshell. Just saying.
Sure.
But...
So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again.
Don't you ghosts have, like, ghost internet? Like, how do you not know what happened? They told her everything about what had happened in the last 2 days.
Yeah, so either she has really good timing to just pop up and be like, oh, hey, oh, I'm in jail, something is up, well, shit. Or it's like you know already that something is going on.
I could have enjoyed my just free time in the afterlife, but I really thought like checking on you because you seem like somebody who needs it.
Basically, Mattenert.
Welcome in, happy Wednesday, congrats on being first. How you doing, Mattenert?
Everything he said.
Watch us struggle through this game because reading is extra hard today for some reason.
How is work?
Mia closed her eyes deep in thought while she listened.
I see.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
Smile! Because that's what you have to do. That's what you said. Just got off a meeting. Did I miss anything important?
The only thing we did is the psych lock thing, where we opened Innie's lock.
Do you mean the only thing? You missed out on us flubbing our words extra hard today because somehow today's just been a whole day. And what she said.
But that's not important.
That is very important.
So yeah, we did the psych lock thing.
You got in time for the plot. Yeah, Yes. All of it.
It's a large plot.
2 handfuls of plot.
My hands can't even contain this plot.
And that is? Tell me, please.
Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. So, do you have any useful tips? Like, did you see anything from the other world that helps us?
You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is.
What, guilty or not? That wasn't a yes or no question.
And I'll give you a hint as to why.
Yes?
Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, on epileptic episode or something. I don't know how this shit works. Yeah, she said that she dreamt that... Yeah, she said that...
It's a lot of...
Do you see these words? They're like... Dot, 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 dot. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
But that is impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
I'll believe you, but isn't dreaming like a biological thing? Like it's your brain processing stuff?
Yeah, but the spirit isn't there to recall what the brain is doing. Basically.
Okay, so the next time when I was a kid and I was still in school and they asked me what is 16 to the 13th power and I go, sorry, I don't know, my spirit isn't working right now.
You're not a medium, you can't use that. Besides, why are you overthinking?
Brains don't exist in Japan or California. That makes more sense, yes. Then, what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
A setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. This is so not helpful.
This is just conspiracy theories at this point.
Also, how about you then explain what that dream that she had actually was?
No, she had a dream.
Yeah, but she goes, that's not possible. So tell me what it is then.
No, I think you misunderstand this. She is saying, Maya says, Maya had a dream.
Yes.
Therefore, Maya wasn't channeling. Maya was actually knocked out and experienced a dream. Therefore, if she says she experienced a dream, she cannot have been channeling. Meaning somebody made it so that she got knocked out, in the meantime had a dream, and then she came back to her senses.
I mean, she was knocked out and the channeling thing has stopped, so I guess it was after that?
We don't know if a channeling thing has stopped, because all we saw...
Yeah, we know the aunt stopped the process.
Exactly. Isn't that weird? Nobody was in the room, and the aunt sent everybody away when the door opened.
That's not really weird, because they are already very secretive that not everyone can see the techniques and stuff. So in this regard, it's not suspicious that we were sent away.
The aunt has something to do with it. There's also some kind of familiar smell. I don't even remember that, but that's been brought up, yes. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
It's a good thing the trial will be multiple choice.
Yes.
If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands.
It is? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key.
Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright.
You want to see my key?
I'm sorry, why are we suddenly doing Pornhub lines? Oh, I want to see your key, Phoenix. Oh, I'll show you my key that I'm holding in my hand right now. Excuse me? Alright, I'll show it to her, the key I hold.
I was trying to present...
Literally a key, by the way.
Okay.
That's on you, you degenerate. Nah, you were thinking it.
Oh wait, here.
I just had the gall to say it. Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. Whoa! Like, don't you want your sister to be proven innocent? Why are you leaving this up to chance that
Tifa.
we will understand this case?
Tifa.
She has the answers.
Tifa, she's been a spirit for too long. She's just fucking with us.
Just tell us what you know, and then we can go like, oh, so that's what happened. And then we go to trial, and then we go like, oh, this is what happened. Here is the proof.
No.
She's innocent.
Doesn't work like that.
Would be too easy, right?
It goes into a hole in that partition, but that seemed to be a bullet hole.
Yeah, and there was hiding space behind it. So I'm guessing there might be 2 keys. Someone got into the room before the channeling.
Hid behind the partition and shot him through the partition.
I think so as well.
Yeah, but we will find out, hopefully.
However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts.
What does she mean? That there's only one of his key, and if this key is currently in the possession of the aunt of Maya, we cannot have it in our hands. Therefore, there is at least 2 keys.
We don't know if the aunt has the other key.
I'm sure she does.
Maya had the key at first.
Mm-hmm.
Then suddenly we only know that Pearl was holding a key. Pearl saying she retrieved it, but we do not know from where.
Yeah, could be a red herring.
So we don't have proof yet that there are actually 2 keys. I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. Gee, thanks. You already know everything you need to know.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
Say key one more time, motherfucker.
Can you tell us, just so that we know that you know that we know, and that we know that we're on the same line?
So I've recently suffered amnesia after I got a concussion from somebody hitting me with a fire extinguisher. Could you spell it out for me? Because it's your sister on the line here.
Just want to be sure we're both on the same key length.
I mean, I know the answer, but just to check that we're on the same page, could you say it too? But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is?
Also, that is also something really, we're never going to continue. That is something stupid in this world. It seems like someone cannot be innocent
unless somebody is guilty.
Unless someone is guilty. That was the same in the intro trial as well. Like, we had sort of proven that our client was innocent, but we were just going to close the case with her guilty because we did not know who else was guilty.
Honestly, I think that's just for the sake of creating extra drama for the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Normally in a court of law, at least anyone that I know of, is this person guilty or not? And if they aren't, maybe the prosecutors want to look into who else did this, or maybe throughout the case we do find out, but we don't then randomly go, oh well, this other person is now guilty and you aren't.
That's true. So far we're just lucky Japanifornia is so small, I guess.
Congrats on being third, Dark Lord. Always good to spite Skinner.
It's not just innocent until proven guilty, it's you also have to have someone or somehow solve the case. Yeah, it makes sense for the story, but still.
And it always somehow turns out to be someone else in the court. Yeah, it's coincidences like that. That's just really strange.
I know, right?
Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. This day was going to end with a turn for the surprising.
She's lying?
You what, mate?
What the fuck?
You what? Mia, what?
What is she with? Oh, she's withholding everything from us. What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the psych logs.
What the heck?
Which means... Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me.
It's about your sister, dude.
What in the world is going on?
Bitch, whose side are you on? Exactly.
I'm the side of drama. Because I'm bored otherwise.
There's nothing happening in the spirit world.
Hey, look, we made it. Cool. That would have been a much better point to end the stream yesterday, but oh well, you never know.
What the actual...
June 21st, 9:48 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
And we're not even gonna get to it until much later, when we're probably stuck in the trial, and then it's like, oh, we need Mia to tell the truth, otherwise we can't save the sister. What? Prosecutor von Karma? You mean...
No, I heard it's his successor this time.
Successor? Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, also he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor? I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Evil German.
It's no good. Mystic Maya!
No, she came here. She came all the way from Crane Village.
That is sweet. Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself?
Huh?
Okay.
Aww.
Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. I was gonna say there is no way her mother would have let her come. But this makes sense.
I wasn't sure that I was gonna like Pearl. So far, she's my new favorite character. Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
It was a 2-hour train ride.
Yeah.
Of course not. I ran.
I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man.
That's some serious training they do there. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
She's so sweet. What am I feeding the kids here? The good stuff.
Mountain goats or something.
I give up. Holy shit, man.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that?
Angie?
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
Objection!
I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Nick's rival, yeah, more like boyfriend.
It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life...
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya, I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back.
What?
Nick's heated rivalry. Yes.
Well, wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. He makes Edgeworth feel unnecessary feelings. Those are not unnecessary.
That's why we had to give them a break. It was getting too hot in there.
Miles really is an Edgeworth. Come to my cabin, Miles.
Mm-hmm. Let's do some lawyer stuff.
I feel like with the name Miles, there's also the perfect opportunity for a penis joke, but I cannot think of a good one.
Then it's not a good opportunity, is it?
I'm just saying, the joke is somewhere in the room with us right now, but I cannot grasp it. Somebody, please, feel free. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick?
June 21st, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
No.
Ta-da! And that's why I don't voice Von Karma's offspring.
The only reason I don't like her is because of the filled
The
shoulders.
poofy shoulders? Yeah, that's a choice. Psycho. I'm in love now. Hello.
I'm guilty.
You can handcuff me. What is with this kid?
Mine. Mine.
I licked her, she's
Claimed.
Yes, Tiva?
Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Here we go. The moment you've been waiting for.
You're looking at me weird.
She can feel all the eyes on her. What will Franziska von Karma, spoilers not spoilers, sound like, Tifa?
I don't think I have anything for her. I thought about it a lot. I've practiced several hours and it just did not.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. That's how you should say it. If you want to go with a German accent. You don't have to. It's your character, your choice. Francesca. No. That's Italian. Or English or whatever. If she grew up in Germany, that's how you say it here. You would call her Franziska. Or short, Franzi. There's a famous Franziska, called Franzi for short, Franziska von Einzig, who was an Olympic athlete. Francesca, no, Chess is Edgeworth's endearing character. And it goes on for miles and miles, just like his dick. There, that was the setup.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, not the greatest, but it works.
I was thinking about it first, about something about collecting miles, but I didn't. I couldn't think of anything.
Nick is in the Miles and More Club. That's how you call it when you're friends with benefits with Edgeworth.
Yeah.
I think I should have done the setup the other way around, but...
Yeah.
See, if we workshop this, I can be funny.
Mr. Phoenix Wright.
No, that's Indian.
I don't know, maybe your mother is Indian.
The Miles High Club, there we go. Here.
You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on, so she's the famous successor to Prosecutor von Karma?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy.
Sounds more Russian. Tifa's still going through the motion. She'll find one.
She will go through every single possible accent that can possibly come out of my mouth and we'll all take it.
Franziska von Karma is the epitome of English second language speakers. She pronounces every single word, every single phrase she ever learned how to say in the English language like the person she learned it from. So if you ask what accent does Franziska von Karma have in the English version, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Like your choice, Tina. Yeah. I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this TH is this country for one sole reason. Revenge. She has a...
Why is she jerking it? Are you trying to appeal to that type of audience, or why did you not press a button there?
I was trying to think how this makes sense, but it doesn't.
You can tell I'm right because, hi Skinner.
Skinner was like, plot? Where?
Wait, is she doing this? Welcome in, Skinner, and yeah, no act for you, sorry.
How are you doing?
Revenge. Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can.
Did she just whip the judge?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Yes, mommy, I mean, ma'am. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. Ow!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
How many people would pay to have her say this to him? The apfel has not fallen too far from the baum. Exactly. 10-10 absolute cinema.
Well, she's definitely a character.
You all need cold showers. And Jesus.
This is customary in German courts.
Yeah, this is how we all act. We're not whipping each other because of a stream. I thought Twitch frowns upon it. Psycho, you can confirm this, right? This is how every business transaction works, every conversation.
Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection. I hear you holding your mouth so hard. I'm very proud of you that nothing came out yet.
I don't want to be whipped. I fucking should. So you know those memes, like it's like this picture of like this like sci-fi world. It's like society if, I don't know, everybody brought their trolleys back after doing shopping. Perfect society if all Germans would whip each other. There you go.
Well, the defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Center left. Stage left, sorry. Your Honor?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
I'm too late. My mind was suddenly missionary. Reverse cowgirl. I don't know.
Do you also need a cold shower, Tifa? I wish I was born
opportunity missed.
Hot, so that people would react like this to me. Are you gonna press a button, or do you want me to read the line again?
Oh, I thought you didn't say.
Yeah, of course not, because you were thinking of Franziska over there. Yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense?
And where we're going?
A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of himself. I could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but...
But we have no proof that that was self-defense.
The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
Just draw some poker PR artwork on your face, Jack.
I need to learn how to do a ditto face, like...
Just close your eyelids, put a marker dot on it.
So you're saying I look more attractive the less you see of my actual face?
No, that's not true.
Then why do I put stickers on my...
I only answered your question.
That is very true. Thank you. I just want to be attractive. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Okay, I see where he's coming from.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose.
Before we go into the first witness... Wait, can I already check? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can. Here we go.
How old is she?
Franziska von Karma, age 18, became a prosecutor in Deutschland. At age 13, a prodigy who has never known defeat.
I was wondering how old she was now.
Tifa, if she's never known defeat, does that mean she also doesn't wear shoes? That was not my greatest work.
No, but I saw where you were going. Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Ah!
Get to the point already. explain to the court the details of this murder.
But he just answered your question, lady.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at his map.
Wake me harder.
Exciting. Yeah.
The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
Very well. They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief, Your Honor. Gumshoe, maybe I should buy Maggie a whip for her birthday. Now that she's free.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. And a few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
That's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over. Floor plans added to the court record, a diagram of a channeling chamber. So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time, Zen.
Witness testimony, cause of death.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from a point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
The stabbing is what confuses me the most at the moment.
Yeah. Point blank, so the bullet didn't come from the partition. Good point.
Oh, that is true, but that...
So the victim was stabbed before being shot?
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Autopsy report added to the court record. Dr. Gray's autopsy report. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Or maybe, Psycho, they were lying behind the partition and they screwed on an extra rifling to the gun that was just comically long, like Speedbuster from No More Heroes. The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Cross-examination, cause of death. Let's go. Just press on everything first. Stop wasting Franzi's time with jokes. I'm sorry. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
Why did he bring a gun in there? The victim? Now, why would he have... Objection! That's what she sounds like.
She sounds very English.
That's true. I specifically tried to teach Tifa earlier. If she wants to speak with a token German English accent, she shouldn't say objection, she should say objection. Just slightly shorter at the end.
Well, now we're committed. Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? Oh, now suddenly we're French. The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol.
It's fair.
If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints! There were fingerprints!
Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Fey, were also on the grip, sir.
Probably the aunt put it in her hands after she knocked her out cold.
Yeah, set up the scene.
Yeah.
Click.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. I walked right into her hands there. I'd rather walk into her arms, Franzi Hagen.
Oh.
Cute. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
Can you look up what 20 inches is?
Half a meter.
Oh, then it could still be from behind the partition.
Roughly half a meter. No. Unless they were sitting really close to it.
But they were right in front of it, basically.
That's
Only the altar was still in between that.
Yeah, but between the doctor and the partition sat Maya.
Yeah.
Just her legs alone are, like, even like sitting on her legs, that alone is, I want to say, roughly 20 inches.
Fair enough. Partition was at least 2 meters. Okay. Yeah. 2 meters away. Wow.
Tifa's just bored with numbers.
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 Thinking.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Because of the traces of stuff on his face.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
I think we learned her favorite word. Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
I think watching Franziska von Karma too much, a lot of people also create more burns. How the fuck does a lawyer not know this? Psycho, you'll be happy to know that one of the most memed points in the original Ace Attorney game was, did you know that rifle marks are kind of like the fingerprints of a gun?
You've never forgotten about that.
No,
one.
I haven't. Nobody ever has if you've played the game, I think. Shouldn't be his first choice for gun involved. It isn't, funnily enough, because, Psycho, did you know that rifle marks really are kind of like the fingerprints on a bullet of a gun? That was a whole thing.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, bro.
But we're explaining for the sake of us.
And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
This way we feel less stupid.
Yes. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Live and learn. Alright, let's talk about the stabbings. Stabbed, and what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to a face, sir. And of course Maya Fey's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh?
Oh, this does not look good.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Severe wound, not enough to cause death. Not instantaneous, at least. How severe was the wound? Not very severe.
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. And after a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
His testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Sounds about right.
But he couldn't stand, which means he could have fallen forwards, and suddenly the distance between that bullet hole at the bottom of the partition and his forehead is a whole lot smaller.
Unless he got up, walked over there and fell on the way and then got shot. No, there was still too much distance between them.
Not if he fell forward.
But he was also sitting on his legs.
On
He
his
was
knees.
also kneeling.
Yeah. So he can still fall forward. That's at least a meter.
Yeah, but then you're implying, therefore, that while sitting on his legs, he got upright and then fell forward.
No. If he's sitting on his knees, so his feet behind him, if he then falls forward flat, you would be like
Tifa,
a plank.
Somebody rammed a knife in his chest. There's no way he's falling straight forward. To the side or backwards, maybe, but not straight forward.
If it was taken out again. The knife wasn't still in his body.
We don't know that.
Nobody said it was sticking out.
The funny thing is that Phoenix canonically learns about fingerprints after he learns about ballistic markings. This franchise is kind of crazy.
It was a wild one.
Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Alright, it's still me. I'm not gonna drink coffee.
Yep, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
I would like to see those wounds, because how can you be so certain?
Coroner report.
Yeah, but they all go like, oh, if you look at it, you definitely know what came first.
Yeah, but we didn't get to see, that's the thing.
I don't think you would just be able to tell. without experience.
Yeah, same. Isn't that usually like the CSI thing where the coroner goes, oh, we can tell from like how the blood clotted around the wound that the heart had already stopped or something like this.
Yeah, exactly. Like the moment you die, your tissue immediately already starts changing.
Yeah.
Because any fool can tell which of the 20 stab wounds came first.
In Japanophobia, this is the most important topic they talk about in school from a very young age.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot through the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly.
Not always.
Does it matter then which was first? Yes?
Yeah, does.
Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Big mouse. TH is the. Call it. Ah, what a pain.
Are you mansplaining my own accent to me?
Yes.
That's enough! We've clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record. Murder weapon was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears, Maya's and Gray's fingerprints.
I thought only 1 shot was fired.
We heard 2 sounds.
Oh, I didn't recall.
Hence my follow-up question. Where did the second bullet go? Knife added to the court record. Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the face. Bears Maya's fingerprints.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
Yeah.
And 2 murder weapons, both of the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case.
Doesn't know. No, Nick Payne was the other prosecutor. I don't think you'll recall.
Naturally. Oh, that was...
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
And you, everybody watching, get your hands off of your little gavel that you're currently slamming when she speaks.
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all of this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
Are you even allowed to give your opinion already?
I don't think so, no. Maybe in a secret room, like not a secret room, but in a meeting under like 4 eyes. But...
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
We haven't changed anything yet.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Plead not guilty. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective!
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
There was more?
Yes, sir. Now, see here.
Wait, I need a sip. My old man voice is slowly drifting away from me.
Now, see here. Proceedings are run by...
I mean, he's aging, but not that fast.
No, he's aging backwards. I sound younger.
Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Witness testimony, incriminating evidence.
I'm sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume that the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So, this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's costume added to the court record. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of her murder. There are blood splatters on it.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse?
What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing.
I also hate it when people do that, especially in like call centers, where I worked before as well. Usually agents have like this checklist that they need to go off. Like,
for
did they say
purposes.
Exactly? Did they say good morning? Did they address the customer by name? One of the places I worked at, you had to do that 3 times during one call.
Full name 3 times.
At least last name.
Okay.
Like Mr. Bloody blah.
I know my name. Stop saying it. You're wearing it out.
3 times. And if I do have to call somewhere and I hear them say my full name, I just hear that checkbox being pulled off. And usually during a conversation, I used to do quality control myself as well. I can hear the boxes that they are going off. And I find saying the name so annoying when someone keeps going, oh, Miss Tifa. Was that all, Miss Tifa? Can I do anything else for you, Miss Tifa? Stop doing that. I don't know why, but it triggers me.
Because nobody speaks like this.
It's so annoying.
Saying the full, like in like a phone call operation kind of thing. I understand saying the full name at least once so you can verify this is the person you're talking to because you know data protection, all that. I get that. But if you say my last name 3 times, it's like...
Yeah, it was really annoying.
I'm the one you're speaking to. There's nobody else in this call. Like, who else would you be addressing? Why? It comes off blatantly insincere. Yes, whoever thought you must say the name of the customer at least 3 times. You're wrong. You're wrong. That maybe
That list was so annoying.
For emphasis, if you have a lengthier conversation, sometimes like when I talk, I'm like, hey, Tifa, have you seen this? But I don't keep saying, oh, Tifa, have I told you about that video of a cute puppy I saw the other day? I saw it and I thought of you, Tifa, because you really like puppies. Don't you, Tifa? Nobody speaks like this. Unless you're Franziska von Kammer.
But, seeing how this was in Germany, apparently it's some kind of German thing.
Maybe Franziska von Kammer came up with that whole concept.
Because I do feel like Germans do that more than anyone else.
I couldn't tell you. You know what Germans also do more than everybody else? Taking regular breaks, hopefully. I gotta pee, and then we should go into the cross-examination.
BRB.
BRB.
We are back.
We are. Meanwhile, Franny was just doing some light psychological torture.
Basically, it's a good strategy. I had brought a whip, but Jack didn't allow me to keep it.
Mottenot, why do you think that Mottenot? What does it say the name 3 times? That's true. I was the killjoy during the break because he was like, oh, I have this red USB cable laying there. I can use it as a whip when she speaks. And I'm like, listen, there's a cup of water in front of you. There's a big cup of coffee in front of me. There's touch screens in front of us. There's a keyboard. There's a mouse. And this is a small room. You are not whipping things around. Press him on everything.
This is why I'm the more fun one.
Yes.
So, incriminating evidence.
Keep going, I wouldn't mind being summoned out of America right now. Mottenot.
But you gotta spin a few times and tap your heels, otherwise it doesn't work.
There, I did think. The danger makes it more exciting.
I'm in danger.
Doesn't he chuckle after he says that? Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
You're kind of scary today, you know, pal.
Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court.
You're the scary one and we get reprimanded right now? Are you kidding me? Really?
Whip!
Is it because we don't have boobs? Wow.
Wait.
All right, please stop glaring at me like that.
The double standard.
Cute.
Oh yeah,
We've done the entire conversation already, Tika.
I forgot.
Maya's costume.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Speaking is hard. We should change it so that we do lines, like I do a line, you do a line, but that would be very confusing for the characters.
Word for word.
No.
Yeah, she was.
No!
Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Pal.
Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else?
We've never seen her wear anything else, no matter when.
That is very true. This blood in the costume.
Lab results show that it's the victim's blood.
Would have been funny if they didn't get the tests back and it's just raspberry jam or something.
So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well,
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on.
Why is there not enough time?
Ah yes, Miss Van Kammer is perfectly correct.
Because we took a break. It went off of the trial time.
The game is now real time. Even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
The bullet hole on her sleeve.
The shot came from behind after all.
It did come through the partition thingy. I knew it.
Occam's razor, the most likely scenario, is the answer.
At least one shot.
Yeah. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder.
Mr. Wright! Miss Van Kammer's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Or they even give you clues now. Looks like my time is up. So, about the costume, there is one little thing.
Literally.
Before we do this, give me for a second.
We couldn't have seen that here.
We
only saw it now because we saw it in its full thing.
We couldn't have known this if we didn't choose that option earlier. That's kind of weak.
Yeah, but here you were supposed to see it so that you could go, hey, there's something about it.
Yeah, but we already had to make the choice that no, we are not okay with this.
Yeah, but
we had to make the choice first and then we got told, yeah, no, that was correct by the way, because... Your Honor. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, Pearl?
And she saw it too.
Yeah.
That makes you such a shitty person. Like, you know, and still you're trying to just get that win.
Does she look attractive? Yes. Is she hot? That's up to taste. I wouldn't disagree. She's a piece of shit person.
Where's the problem you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Boop. Take that. I can fix it. I bet you could. Ask the court to please take a look at the sleeve of his costume.
The sleeve! There is a tiny hole here.
A hole? Well, that wasn't in the report.
The police is so bad at their jobs here.
Hold on! What is this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Why are you sniffing
Yeah,
that thing, man? I mean, it's in our favor right now, but...
evidence.
Girl sweat.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
At least we know you didn't sniff it.
Yeah. I need a second.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I am mentally 12.
13 for Twitch's sake.
Oh yeah, true. Jack, please, come on.
An old man voice. A hole that smells of gunpowder.
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Bullet hole,
Yeah, I
bullet
deserve
hole,
a
bullet
bomb.
hole, bullet hole.
Order! 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 This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Maya's costume updated in the court record. Maya was wearing at the time of her murder. Press the check button for details. Now we can actually do that.
Sorry about that, I guess we messed up, sir.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with... Oh my God. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. Getting more French again.
It does actually, yeah, that kind of changes everything, doesn't it? How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor von Karma has said is true. If the evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
Stop pressing buttons. No worry. Go to the court record and let's investigate the outfit. We can't do anything now.
We already have.
What?
You can just look at it again.
You cannot shoot a hole through your clothes you're currently wearing. I mean, you can if she did like this kind of thing, but why would she? Oh, without hurting herself. Probably would have at least burned herself or something. I would think. No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yep.
Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Press. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't?
I could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, Pearl.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically.
We're in a lot of trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. At Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with his testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction. Somewhere, and then I'll have her. Alright, let's check all the items. We have it already.
We have something that proves that he did put up a fight.
But what?
2 shots fired. If the first shot... If
Okay,
point blank,
yeah,
he
maybe.
wouldn't miss.
True. I mean,
If I hold the gun like this and shoot, I would not miss.
Tifa, have you watched yourself play video games, Phil?
Yeah, but that's from a distance.
Do you know why Tifa aim exists?
So I think it's the gun.
That would make sense. Can we double check the layout of a room?
Here.
That. Yeah, that doesn't tell us anything.
But where do we...
We do the usual, where you please press the escape button and then we save first, because there's a limited amount of tries we have. Can we check the autopsy report? Yes, we can.
let's have a look.
Right after we saved.
Where are you?
Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around bullet hole.
That's all it says.
That doesn't make any sense with... I mean... The same shot that went through the clothing probably isn't the shot that killed him. Or at least not the point blank shot.
Can we... Tacts... Should we...
I think that's the one, but what are we presenting?
I think the gun.
The 2 shots fired? Yeah, let's do it.
I think so.
And that was clearly not true. The hole in the clothes proved that there was another person in there.
Okay.
I'm not sure I see it, but let's try it, because I think we know what is wrong, but once again, we don't know which item to present to get that point across.
But right now we need to prove whether they were fighting, no?
Why are you pressing the wrong button and have this whole conversation again?
Oh.
Yes, now you need to go all the way back again.
We were already at the end of the talk.
Yeah, we were. That's where you need to present the item. I think.
It's covered in blood.
Or the doctor shot first. Possibly. Yeah. Use for clothing?
We can try...
E.
Person.
That is the correct item. Oh. Yep. Nice one, thank you. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Right? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
Let me do it
my
twice.
Tummy tingle.
Yeah, not just my tummy. Let me do it twice more so that we can check off the quality box. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
Also, wait. The bullet hole in the partition could also be because Dr. Gray fired first. It went through her sleeve,
and
through
in the partition.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it had to come from behind.
Yeah,
but that could have been the first shot aimed at Maya.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider that he shot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what Psycho said too. Doctor shot first, missed, resulting in the hole in the clothes. Proof he fought back. Yeah.
Yeah, and that explains the whole, if he shot down, how it went through the sleeve in the partitioner, yeah.
You're right.
It seems you're correct. If a victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Ha!
Is it with that? Are you finished yet, love?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma!
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
No.
No, you...
Why, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No. That's not how it works, though. We're working our way through this.
Yeah, but she has
Chill.
to whip.
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so? Huh?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want to put together a scenario all by myself?
Ah!
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
So, what? Still not murder then? Bitches, it's fucking reason for self-defense.
Yeah, but we had already thrown that out of the window.
For some reason, Psycho, in Japanifornia, you have to choose at the beginning of a trial where they didn't even give you all the evidence to look at, whether you think it was self-defense or nothing. Or nothing, because apparently in Japanifornia, self-defense is still murder, but not as bad. What transpired?
And even if it is self-defense, I think that is in the real world as well. If you still killed someone when it wasn't necessary, you will still get some sort of verdict.
Unless you have proof that it was self-defense. Like if somebody comes at you, shoots at you, and then you kill them, that's most likely just self-defense or second-degree manslaughter, whatever the legal term is in the country you're in. But self-defense.
Like if you killed someone in self-defense, but you still stabbed that person 60 times.
Yeah, that's still fucked up. That's
you're fucked.
Yes, that's not, oh, they did something, you reacted, they died, it's fucked up.
It's still within certain boxes.
Certain boxes. This is Dutch sign language for boxes.
And your punishment then is not straight up murder, and it will still be lessened if it was still in self-defense. But I'm guessing that's what we're aiming for here.
Yeah, we want complete not guilty, innocent.
So what transpired according to Jim Shu?
You remembered something, yes?
I know, right?
During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. And of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun.
You just said they weren't fighting.
No, with the new info added in.
The victim took a shot, but because we were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it.
Honestly, with what we currently have, that is a good...
That would make sense. This seems plausible.
Good scenario.
Jim Shu?
Yeah,
Yes.
the aunt of Maya called him Jim Shu.
The scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
He's so proud of that.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright.
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
That's easy. We just go into everything.
No. Disagreed. I'd press on everything again. Why would she just go stabbity-stab on him? There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
Do you mean I guess? You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. Oh, she did her research. With the nurse's build, the defendant could easily have been a match for the doctor.
Okay, remember the question, does the court system actually believe in channeling? Yes. Yes, they do. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique.
Well, even if she doesn't, we believe it, so we cannot deny that.
Yeah.
everything we believe in and advocate and say is suddenly not true.
Yeah. If she thinks it's bullshit, she can spin that for her own devices, and if she agrees with it, she can also do it. Yeah.
Yep. Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind, let's continue with the testimony.
Okay, the judge doesn't need all the information.
No, it's fine, he just needs to rule it in. So, he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad.
How badly hurt would you say he was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy.
Good gumshoe.
I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness.
Ah!
Sorry.
9 times.
11 times.
What? Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun.
It got off a black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Did he try to kill the ghost? In case the ghost channeled didn't want to sign the testimony, he was gonna go, I kill you, ghost! Pew!
Well, if he doesn't know that Maya or the channeler doesn't regain the memory, then
he could witness!
He could still have planned to, after the ghost signed the thingy, to kill Maya to get rid of the loose ends.
Yes, what if the ghost gets channeled and says, no, fuck you, Turner Gray, you did this, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
And here's all the secrets you ever had. Here's your entire Pornhub search history. You're fucked up. Bye, toodles, and then she leaves.
So it could be that he did take it as a precaution to kill Maya, just in case.
That's such a weird dude. Do you have a silver bullet or what? Yes. Yes. I wouldn't be shocked if silver bullets came up in this trial. Let's find out more. So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made when?
Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. And 2 of them were already fighting when the shot was fired.
Maya, I'm really glad you aren't hurt. I feel like it's the previous one we need to do something with because of Karma's reaction, but... Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire just by pulling the trigger.
Even me, I wonder. I wonder what?
If he could, I guess. Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect.
Does she need a reminder in history because her dad pulled all sorts of weird shit to get the trials the way they were? I wouldn't call it perfect.
Only the end score matters.
I guess. This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. The channeled spirit isn't incorporeal and inhabits the physical body that's channeling like we've seen it with Mia and Maya. Mia and Maya.
Yeah.
Exactly, so silver bullets. I think it's... Oh god, stop talking.
Can we skip this with enter?
No, we cannot. It's this one.
But the victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
Do we have anything to disprove that?
We have the map which showed their locations.
We don't though.
We have
a map of a room, but it doesn't have the victim and the killer again.
But during his explanation, their locations were also on there. But because they were too close, he missed. The knife?
Wait, give me... I don't see it. Okay, yeah, you can press enter to autocomplete the text. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
Wait, do we
I think
have...
that's it, because during the channeling she cannot move. Do you want a hint? In a moment, give me 1 second.
She can move. It's just not Maya that's moving, but that's not something you can...
Yeah. But do we know about that? Because we also haven't used any of these things yet. And that's a thing as well.
Yeah, but doesn't seem... Actually check the nurse one. Does it say anything about height profile?
Mimi Maini, deceased, died in a car accident 1 year ago. Was Eni's older sister and a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Yeah, not helpful. Saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
Victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Wait, wait. What was first? The knife wound, right?
The knife wound was first.
Ah, crap, that's what he's saying. So he says he pulled the gun, shoots, misses. She stabs him, he pulls the gun, shoots at her, misses.
She takes the moment to take his gun.
She takes the weapon and uses it on him. I don't see it.
What's that hint, Mattenard?
Yeah, I'll take it, please. Oh, we'll take it. They said the bullet missed because they were too close. If they were too close, something is missing somewhere.
Oh, the bullet itself! Even though that could be stuck in his brain. If they were too close...
The gun burn.
But we have nothing to present regarding that.
No, but that's also not true, because we know where the other gun burn is. One was on the victim, and the other one was on the bullet hole on the clothing. The judge even said, oh, it smells like gunpowder.
That is true. Can you check the autopsy report again? What does that say exactly? Anything
stabbed in chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around bullet hole. That makes sense. That familiar smell was for gunpowder. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
What do we... While the two were fighting... maybe save here again and...
I don't see it. Everything he says seems completely plausible to me. Take a closer look. At what?
I would say the shirt.
Oh, we can check this again.
What is autoplay on this, by the way?
Nothing.
Oh. We can't turn this around?
We cannot interact with this, but we can look at it. We have blood. Wait! If you stab somebody and the blood comes out, wouldn't it also be on your arm? It wouldn't just be in the center of your chest. Shouldn't there be blood on either arm?
Try it. That could be what is missing. The victim took a not this one. Not this
it's
one.
the first one.
This one.
Present this.
No.
And that was wrong.
No, don't reload immediately.
Alright. Autoplay. That's slower than me.
Can we also check the...
It might smell like gunpowder, but did it look like there was gunpowder?
No, but do they? I don't remember if they animated that before.
No, and what Tifa said.
That could be a drawing thing.
Yeah, I thought it would be like an art kind of thing, but the statement where it said too close.
The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
Yeah,
But this is the one where we just presented the close, no?
No.
Where did we put that then?
Correct. You figured it out.
Thank you, Matanart, but I still don't get...
And Psycho.
And Psycho.
Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Yeah, what do you mean?
How is he?
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume?
Gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh,
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Honestly, I thought that's just cheap artwork.
Yes.
I mean, it all makes sense.
It does make sense, yeah. But it's hard to say if it's something that would... But with something this important, it would be on there.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with...
He's not punching a pole.
You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With that? With wishy-washy thinking like that? Anyone can explain anything away.
Exactly, like you're doing. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How is that?
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away.
All of this is pure conjecture because... hysterical strength? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I would imagine if you realize somebody stabbed you in the chest and your next instinct is to fight back, allegedly, there's two things that could happen. Either your body is already in shock and like too weak to actually do it and you're like fall over, or like with some people, like the other day I saw a video of the police tasing a guy with like their taser guns and he just fucking walked it off. I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm just saying sometimes there can be situations where somebody is in immense pain and just...
Yeah, but he was stabbed right next to the heart. That's not something you just walk off.
But if she missed all the vitals?
No, I don't think so.
Either way, pure conjecture, even for me.
After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot.
Shout out to Tifa. I actually told her in my language coaching lesson earlier, maybe every now and then swap out one of the English words for a German one if they're very similar, like and, yes, ja, because everybody will still understand you, but it's really selling the gimmick.
Funnily enough, I was already preparing for this last month. Remember when I kept saying und? You got annoyed at that.
You were not preparing, you were just brain farting all over the place. You were having brain flatulence.
There, That should satisfy even you.
No, you can always satisfy me, Franzi.
The whip is enough.
Yeah, just let me look at you. I want to say that.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. Occam's razor, the doctor did shoot first while being at distance. Yep. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal?
Flaw! Ugh.
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. It's the floor plans.
Why the floor plan?
Because the room is tiny. Actually, I have no idea, but that doesn't make sense.
Wait, so what are we trying to contradict? That
there was space in between them.
That there was space in between them. I want to say the room is big enough to have that space. Remember, we even needed to use Q to see half of the room. What? We can try the floor plan, but...
Do you think it's the folding screen?
But that doesn't prove space. If the bullet missed and it just kept going on its trajectory. You might be right with the floor plan.
That's the folding screen, and the fact that the bullet in it, the hole in it is 8 inches above the ground. If you do the math, the angle doesn't make sense. Is that it? I'm not good at math, I couldn't tell you.
Folding screen or floor plan? Where's the autopsy report? The autopsy report clearly says there was no distance.
No, the autopsy report says that the attacks that killed him were all at point blank. Somebody got close enough to stab him and then got close enough to shoot him at point blank. This has nothing to do with how far he was away when he shot at her.
Then how about we present the room to show that he couldn't get very far?
I think it's with partition, but... Depends if a bullet and the hole from an angle that would prove he was further away. The headshot was close. Yes, exactly. Since the folding screen hasn't ever been brought up yet, I think it's the floor plans.
Let's try the floor plans.
Take a look at this.
Why are you showing this to me, pal?
Prosecutor von Karma's explanation and this piece of evidence.
Do not contradict.
Huh?
Looks like you need to use your brain a little more, bro.
No, being lectured by Gumshoe of all people is so embarrassing.
Okay, so that was wrong.
Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on.
Oh, that was a freebie. We didn't even get hurt. Nice.
We have no health bar.
He missed. She closed in and stabbed him and took her gun. Yeah, but what proves that they were apart? Alright, well, try everything then. Go through this.
She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. So this was before the stabbing.
Yes. No, after.
But he said the doctor took his shot.
Yes.
And if he did the first shot, then she already stabbed him once, probably.
We don't know that. It could have been he shot, she stabbed, then she shot him. I think it's a folding screen.
I think the two shots.
Take a look at this. No.
Okay, it's not.
Can you please use the partition, Tifa?
Yeah, we're doing that now.
Hurry up and put your thinking cap on, bro. Sorry, pal.
I feel like we somehow get it.
Yeah, but we don't know how to get the point across. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. I called it. Why does nobody ever believe me?
You have a bad track record.
This is the pain Tifa goes through when I'm in control of a game and I don't listen to anything she's saying.
What is that, a folding screen?
I listen to you a whole lot faster than you do to me, though.
Excuse me? I mean, true, I never do what Tifa says because she's always wrong, but I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who, where, what?
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
And by the way, they did not find the bullet. I don't think they even looked for it. Are these two really that clueless?
Not that we know, at least.
The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means...
It really is the angle thing.
When the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Yes, it was the angle. Just listen to me. I'm a math genius.
Order! Order! This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of a crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area.
Suddenly in front of him.
Here.
I think it's about the block, I suppose. Yeah, go for it.
Somewhere around here. Uh-oh, the judge's face is clenched like he just smelled some serious bad breath.
Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure.
In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright.
Of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime.
So
where the fuck was she then?
more on the side in front of the thing, I guess?
Here.
Would you still be on the...
I was thinking if you draw a direct line from here to there and he shot downwards, she must have been like here.
Maybe she was more in front of the altar for the ritual?
Yeah, but if she was in front of the altar, she was here.
Yeah, but I mean more on the side. This was also part of the altar,
here?
No? But more here.
More in the middle of a quadrant. Here?
I think more there, yeah. We just did towards the middle, didn't we?
Somewhere around here. Please save, Tifa, we're fucking this up. Middle.
After this one.
I felt like we tried near the middle of the first one. Please save before you keep pressing buttons again and we don't get another chance. Better save than replay. Press buttons. Turbo through. Now. Keep going until we see the graphic. Press buttons. So here then. Yeah, there's a little bit of a curve, but sure.
This is awfully specific.
Nope, it's not the middle either. Okay, let's go with my other guess, please.
I can't press here. This is
She was here. Bro, come on.
How specific?
What?
Let's do it one more time.
Okay, she was right in front of a partition then.
But that, or the middle lane. But then she would be...
But if she was here, that doesn't make sense.
Then he has to be Angelina Jolie and curve
Like
the bullet.
wanted. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. You did the same thing, basically.
Reload, escape, and load, please. We have no health left. Alright. Front of a victim? No idea, man. Yeah, this one kinda sucks.
Give me...
What are you doing?
this thing. I'm gonna line this stuff up.
Tifa, we've used logic before and it didn't help. Gimme.
No, I want the exact line. So.
So there.
It has to be along that edge somewhere.
Nope. No. Is this like that one stupid puzzle thing in the first game where you need to be like sub-pixel perfect?
No, you already did that one.
No, that is correct.
What? You had...
Okay, now we know the answer, but because we both thought this wasn't it, we skipped through the text. Alright. For some reason, we need to select that she was standing right at the partition. Which makes no goddamn sense to me, but whatever. The game says it is so. Go faster, video game. She was standing right there.
I thought you had already.
She was standing here, near the folding screen.
What? Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
Why would she sit there? They were doing a ritual. She should have been in the middle of the room. That's what we were told earlier too. Yes.
Who knows? Who knows, man?
That's impossible.
But why?
Franziska von Karma right now is all of us who don't understand this at all. You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of a sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you...
I believe it has now been proven that
Hiccups.
the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? This all seems like complete conjecture.
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... Blast radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
All the things to inherit, why did there have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How was it all my fault?
Sorry, my finger twitched. My eye vein is popping. You can start repairing your standing by first removing that three-stand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later.
Punishment? Oh yeah!
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta.
Oh yeah, she was also gonna testify.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess.
I'm not sure it's a goatee, he doesn't even have a mustache. He has...
Isn't a goatee only the chin thing?
I have no idea. What do I have? Other than bad facial hair.
It's not a beard.
Excuse you? Oh wait,
I'm talking about just...
Yeah.
But you also don't really grow a beard.
You just have to hurt my feelings, don't you?
Also wouldn't look good on you, so be happy.
After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
You don't really have a beard face, I think.
Rude. To be continued. Hey, we survived the first part of a trial.
Good moment to take a little break as well.
After we saved, just in case. Ding. Saving twice even. Now don't press buttons. We'll be right back after these messages. That probably play during the break. That's when we run the ads. So see you afterwards.
BRB.
Bye.
We're back.
We are. Court is now not on recess anymore.
Yes, it is.
June 21, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
What I'm still not fully sure about, is Maya sitting there in court the entire time, or is she in a separate area?
I don't know. We'll find out at some point, hopefully. We don't really see anybody but the characters that are currently speaking whenever we get that shot from the back of a room.
Yeah, but sometimes you suddenly see Maya, for example.
Yeah, but only if she just had a line. Phew, that was a close one.
Oh wait.
Tifa sitting in front of a keyboard like...
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air, so she's there somewhere.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you are wonderful out there.
Aww.
You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Exactly, Pearl. That's what lawyers do. Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Yes.
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sis's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Nah, your sis is doing everything to not help you.
Yeah, well, kind of. She told us that we have a key, which we do.
That is nothing that helps.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
June 21, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. That was a very insightful break. Thank you very much.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Now!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Shouldn't she be held in, like, contempt of a court or something? Like, I don't think you can just do these things, even if you're hot.
The whip changes everything.
Okay.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
But she didn't. That's a lie.
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing? Okay.
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is a violence against my fair self.
I'm very happy that we found audio settings that work so that when Tifa normally speaks, which is a bit quieter, you can still hear her. And that when, for absolutely no reason, Tifa needs to do a southern accent, she cannot just do it like I do, where she just whips it out and, you know, she just does a thing. No, Tifa can only
Lava
do...
has fire.
She can only do this accent when she is yelling. Unstoppable bitch meets unmovable country girl. Yeah.
But do you see Lotte? She doesn't speak like this.
Yes, but all of you out there, we have a limiter on. I can scream my head off and it would be the same audio levels to you because it just caps out at some point. Reality doesn't work like that, so when you're used to Tifa sitting next to you and speaking at a normal volume and suddenly going, Yowza! But I appreciate that you're getting so into it.
Suck it up.
Just saying, if I sometimes flinch, it's because of volume.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Blech. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I love how Tifa is trying to catch the Z and she's still Z.
It's not easy.
But you try.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotte Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Is he
Suddenly-
saying that because she is Southern? Are we going with Obama jokes again?
Witness account.
testimony. Alright.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang! We heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
That did not happen.
I swear other than those two there was no one else in the room.
That did not happen.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
That's what we can press her on. Reckon course.
Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for yeah reckon. Of course I did.
No, it isn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Francisca.
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
Reckon course. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here is the picture. She took two though. Okay, that is pretty...
Yeah, that's pretty damning.
Pretty shitty picture.
Yeah.
Also, what's even worse, how was that partitioner hit the way it was with the plant box in front of it?
Tifa, the artwork in the game is more to give you a general vibe of
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Also, pretty smart of Lotte to take a black and white picture for vibes. Lotte's photo added to the court record, a picture taken at the murder scene.
So she moved around?
That's what the picture implies, yeah.
Yeah, because she's with her door or with her back to the door.
I remember when we came into the room, we had to walk to the second half of the room, so into the distance, into the depth of the room, and then we talked to Maya.
The room isn't that big.
Yeah, but we had
apparently.
to slide, technically.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
She just picked up the gun there.
Cross-examination witnesses account. Well, start pressing, please. Oh crap, we didn't get a full health bar again. Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
Nah.
Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Grant and Maya were the only two that went into that room.
Hold on! We can't have the defense testifying against his own client!
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
That's not true, we heard two shots. Was it really a gunshot?
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
But sometimes we get more information when we do.
That's true.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, there was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up.
That did happen. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down?
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happens then?
Why are all his interjections so shit? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
Judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. In a normal world, Nick would be a regular witness and not someone else to do the defense. Yes! Yes! He clearly has skin in the game. Why is he allowed to do this?
It's a double world. And what did you see once you broke in? Inside was the dead victim. Oh yeah, the dead victim.
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
She seems awfully confident in her testimony. Press harder.
Oh, we're now going into the bodily changes.
Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room? See? She was not standing there, she was standing here in the back.
Yeah, but the picture isn't manipulated in that sense.
Yeah, I guess.
I was murdered.
Lotta, at a time like this.
Optimal something. Times like these are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal. Is she Maya? Oh yeah, she was doubting. True.
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? The photo and this scene do not align. That throws me off so much. See?
Trust the photos in this case.
I'm not sure yet if this is me nitpicking about this game or if this is actually gonna be a complaint that keeps happening throughout the rest of Justice for All. But when they get details like this, I want to say wrong. Like when they first presented like, okay, we go in and she stands at the end of a room versus Lotta comes in, takes a picture and it's completely different. That's why I also didn't think too much about the gun burn on the shirt sleeve earlier.
I think the issue there is that if they would have put Maya on the left, you wouldn't have had the view of the body in the thingy, in the transition.
I think it could have been done, but...
Trust the pictures in this case.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see.
And there goes your credibility.
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good, this shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
So far we're doing well.
Witness, think back to when those two entered the Chamber of Secrets. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered. One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right.
Wait. Mia said medium doesn't dream. Yes. Correct. Or a medium doesn't dream while channeling.
While channeling, yeah.
Hence, she wasn't channeling. Something else was happening. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
But we also don't know exactly when she had the dream.
Yeah. She could have been locked away somewhere. That means she was locked up somewhere to have that experience. Probably, yeah. Maybe she wasn't dreaming. Maybe they did do like a body swap kind of thing. As in, somebody got in the room, got her out of it. That's where the gunfight ensued, because somebody, Turner Gray, saw somebody doing this to Maya, started attacking them, and that's when the fight ensued. It would probably have to be a person that... It cannot have been the aunt then. The aunt was in on it, but it wasn't the aunt. Because the aunt was outside with us.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that all fits in yet. Calling it right now, she was knocked out, laid down behind the partition. The bullet missed, but she still smelled the gunpowder.
Possibly.
Didn't she say she was buried, though?
She said that she was buried under the ground, yes. Yeah. I think it's somewhere around there, yeah, but I'm still not sure on the details.
I really can't say. The dream bit doesn't make sense yet.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again!
Do we just keep pressing on everything?
And the aunt said go away and call the police and could have swapped bodies again. Yes, she was in on this. She knew. But it... Who did the thing then? Who was the person we met inside the room? That we don't know yet.
It seems unlikely, though, to have another person introduced at this point.
Or it was Ini.
We don't see her face in the photo.
Mini, yeah. Are you absolutely certain of that?
Yeah, but don't forget, we spoke to her.
I mean, Ini, yeah, Ini, Mini.
We spoke to her after the fact. You would think we have seen her face while talking.
So? Disguise.
Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Did we all forget about the lights in there? All the candles? Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? Or under the flooring? Any of these make sense. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
We're given.
Huh? What in the...
We're given. You know, yeah, Rakan, that's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rick Gibbon, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as...
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
I do. Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
Photo doesn't show Maya, exactly.
I thought she took 2 pictures, by the way.
Wait. Wait. We don't get to see the whole outfits. Does Maya normally have these wristbands?
Yes.
Fuck my life.
The face of a defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Thank you, Tifa. I was gonna suggest that. And by suggest, I mean I was gonna yell at you until you save. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo?
Wait, let's go through the records before we
Go
answer.
to her profile for a second.
We cannot...
Yeah, it kinda does look like her hair too.
From the back?
It could have
cannot
been...
say.
From the back it could have been Mimi, which means it is probably her sister wearing a wig. Either the red hair is a wig or her normal hair there is a wig. Either one is a wig.
What do we have? We don't have the technique on paper, do we?
No. That's just the same picture.
Yeah, but now you can see it fully.
Also, so much for it was almost pitch black. Do we not see the 150 billion lights in that room?
Then I think we have to go with we don't have evidence yet. Anything I can present? No, even the hair didn't look like her.
But the eyes do. In the picture they're closed, the same as Innie's.
You can't really tell from that.
No.
I think we need to go, can't present anything yet.
I think so too. I think they're trying to test us. It's about knowing when to stop, and we don't know right now.
If at least the technique on what they use is described somewhere here, which it isn't, I would have said that.
Yeah, but it isn't.
But it isn't.
No.
So we agree?
Yeah.
It's probably wrong.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough!
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
Shit, is that a game over?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you.
Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
We got a game over, didn't we?
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... We were supposed to do this.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
I get it, but flashing like this, don't do that, video game developers. Mia!
She took over Pearl.
What? No, that's a party foul. No.
How did Pearl suddenly get this big? Like, that shouldn't be humanly possible. I know the whole body change, I guess growing boobs also shouldn't be possible. Never mind. I take it back.
It's magic, Tifa. We ain't gotta explain shit.
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But Pearl's...
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Yeah, I saw that you were not standing where you did in the picture. Dr. Gray! I was murdered.
See? 2 pictures. Second click. I'm skipping this a lot of times, snapping up photos.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
The second picture. I knew there was a second picture.
But
the second picture is missing.
But there was no proof we had to show that she took 2 pictures, so we had to do this.
When she was talking, we actually saw her face. That's where Lotta was like, "Oh, are you really Mia or Maya?" That's when she took a picture of how she looked, and then we can prove she looks totally different.
Probably, yeah.
That second picture. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia?
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Who's the one here that has 3 psych locks, by the way?
Yeah.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony.
Thanks, Franzi.
Hey, Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another testimony.
If Phoenix Wright is smart, he learns from this, buys a whip after this, and every time he says the judge will say something in future cases that he doesn't agree with, he whips him. Obviously, that's how you get your
If your
point.
lawyer doesn't whip the judge, why are you paying your lawyer?
It's a bad lawyer.
Just asking questions.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See? You got through to the judge somehow, right?
Technically...
We didn't. We're just lucky that Franzi is a psychomaniac. Well, actually it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Yeah. Witness's account, part 2.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
There we go. Skip right through to the last one.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Yes, it does. Some parts of the testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. It's the last one.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
I'd rather taste the bitterness of her feet.
That was so creepy.
Yes. It's the 4th one. It's the one where she goes, I took a picture of her. Press. Managed to point my camera at Maya. 2, right?
2 what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where is the other picture that you have been withholding?
No, you've got it all wrong, it's not me. Wait, I didn't mean anything bad. I know I could be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Yes, you are right now. Well, at least she knows herself.
And why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
You still think you can fix Franzi? What? Von Karma! Just like her daddy.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this? You're as bad as your father. Leave it to the judge.
I think that's the wrong decision. And since we are almost dead,
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, true, she could just rip him and he goes, oh yes, my dear.
basically, well, let's go for it, but
I'm so mad that even my throat's clenching up. Better let the judge handle this.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. Is that so?
I'll whip her in shame. How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble that it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Lotto's photo number 2 added to the court record, a picture taken at the murder scene. Yes, let's please look. That is not
totally the
Maya
same
Fey.
picture. Totally the same.
What is this picture?
It's obviously this the second picture the witness took that... Oh my god.
It's getting late.
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime.
Bitch, are you serious?
Well,
Von Karma.
it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey.
Yeah, called it. Yes, you did.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in the picture is not Maya? Insist on it. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
Even she was shocked by the amount
holy
of personalities she suddenly gained.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! 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 Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Yeah, we did it.
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor von Karma's face.
She's
Still hot.
smiling?
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
I have a third one.
It's from the detention center.
Yep.
Where the fuck did she get that angle from?
This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey! But isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Busted.
It's unbelievable that she can.
Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling.
Imagine if that was a real thing.
Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that this picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Yeah, but it still casts enough doubt on this whole thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
It's quite often that an illegal move is done anyway.
Yeah.
You can't go like, oh, scrap it, forget that was said. But nobody is human.
We've watched all of Suits. They use that move all the damn time. Yeah. I mean, I know it's illegal. That's why I wouldn't do it. Not in court, but hey.
Sorry, Your Honor, it won't happen again.
Oh no, I accidentally gave you the wrong files.
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
You don't admit to that.
I don't have even a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Save first. No, escape. Thank you. That's why I didn't submit the second picture into evidence in the first place. Convenient how that all works out. Check the court record.
I would say prove it with the profile of Mimi.
It would have to be Mimi Miney. Yeah.
Submit? Or first say we can prove it? I think it's the profile.
Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I can not prove that it's not Maya. This is a double negative question, Tifa.
I saved, I'm gonna go for prove it. Profile of Mini, exactly.
No, you just said that you cannot prove it.
No, I can prove it.
It's a double negative question, Tifa. Your Honor.
Now the fire's returned to your eyes, I see.
Or maybe not. This picture? Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Okay, I misread the question. Stupid double negative.
Okay, quickly checking some more.
All I see is plot, sorry.
A contradiction.
So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out
Exactly
what is so strange in this picture for the court?
No, I think, well, one boob is bigger than the other, but that's normal.
Tifa, sometimes we're sisters, not twins.
The face?
It's the shocked expression. Hush, darling. Hush.
Shh, it's okay.
But it has to be her shocked face. If the ghost actually did this, why would the ghost be surprised about the blood on her chest?
Let's go.
No, stop. It's dumber. There's no bullet holes in the outfit.
Oh shit, you are so good. Which one was it?
You had me with this.
You are really good.
But here, it's that.
Well spotted.
Different outfit.
And then it's wrong because it was the other sleeve.
No, we saw the outfit from the front. It's stage right.
You are good. Even though the blood is on this.
Yeah. Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve. But there's anything odd about it.
That's the point. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
That's why the confused expression, because she's holding a gun, someone is dead, there's blood on her.
Yeah.
She wasn't the one that shot.
Exactly. So again, it wasn't Maya.
Should be there.
Aha!
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Smart brain.
It's the aunt. Or
It can't be
Pearl.
the aunt. The aunt was outside with us.
True.
Wait, fuck. Wait, no. Don't tell me. Oh, we don't get to see the pictures. Wait. I quickly need to look up character art. Maya.
No, it can't be
Fey.
Pearly. There's also no blood on there, only in the bottom layer of her clothes. No, there was blood in this picture. It's just spread to the side because of the boobs.
I wanted to
I believe.
quickly double check the Magatana, or whatever it's called. It looks like a 9, but maybe some of the characters have it turned around to look like a mirrored 9. But that's not the case with them. So both Pearl and Maya have the same shape of a Magatana amulet thing. It's just a different color. And in the picture it's black and white, so we couldn't tell.
I think if Pearl remembered being in the room, somehow the aunt is connected to this, but I can't.
The aunt can't be it because the aunt was outside with us.
Or she used Pearl.
I'm saying she used Pearl, which is fucked up.
She's young enough.
Yeah.
The aunt did the channeling. The aunt
The aunt was
somehow
outside with us.
activated Pearl.
Yeah.
But that's not presented.
I really hope they didn't make Pearl do it. Because that... I mean, it wouldn't be her fault, but that shit's fucked up. Also, I don't think they're gonna throw murder on an 8-year-old. That's too much. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Even though the hairstyle is still Maya's. But could also be...
Yeah, but the hairstyle doesn't change with the channeling.
So I'm not smart enough yet to figure out how she did it, but she's definitely a part of something here.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence.
Accidentally.
You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? What incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed a bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was of any value to this case.
Ah, she's covering her own ass.
She's pretty good.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Franziska von Karman's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Oh gosh.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events.
So am I.
This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else.
The picture is fake. Maya did it. She guilty.
Pearl did it. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Now! Ah!
Why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, witness.
Nah,
What the heck? Is that any way to ask a gal a favor?
some are into it.
Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Your Honor, she just threatened somebody with murder?
Ah, look sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Bleh. I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
I hate people like this. Bitch is irrefutable a different person. You still think you can fix Franzi? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
You still gotta explain the magic trick, I guess.
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. Are you now also starting with the full name?
Yes, Maya Fey. Or Mia Fey. Nothing some duct tape can fix. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
And why are we the ones that need to prove this? You say that Maya is guilty. You prove where
I'm here to prove her innocence. There, I'm done.
this other person comes from.
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. The key. That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix?
So, where did this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to?
She is under the floorboards. She dreamt that she was buried.
Spoiler. You've been... spoiler for Danganronpa franchise. Give you a second. Isn't that basically the seesaw case from Danganronpa 2?
Yes, but I'm going back to the spoilers because I don't or unspoiler because I don't fully remember. No, but there are 4 floor mats.
Yeah.
If you lift one, there's probably a way under it. Maya said she had the feeling of being buried, which means she's not behind.
And the familiar smell, which was the channeling room.
Which she's not behind the thingy, like you said. She's under the board.
So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to?
Where did they go?
I need to look at this situation from a different angle.
Yeah, from below.
3D. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow?
But that means it is Inni, who was probably setting up the side room that's up to pretend someone was sleeping there. Do like the whole fake body thing while she was under the room. And then after the fact escaped.
Yeah, channeling room and channeling chamber and side room are at least the same height. Maybe she went around like this.
And pretended to be asleep.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Back.
Back.
And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... a third person had entered it. Yes, a third person must have been in there. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Wait, don't do that yet. Go to the pictures. Because I have a key right here, yep. That's the other thing. Let's check those photos. The mats all look orderly. Let's check the other picture. Same thing. I don't see a door or anything anywhere. But I think the issue is that we have the key. Implying that there was more than one. I think it's that simple.
Yeah, but if that is the key we have... Wait.
You cannot save her.
We cannot save anymore.
No.
I have proof.
It's either the key or the layout of the house.
Or we have already established that this is another key.
This is Maya. This is Maya.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else on the floor.
The other person isn't.
That might give away some sort of opening. Any blood that somehow seeped through? That we can tell? No. Then let's just go with the... Wait, one last look. Okay.
Wait, go back to the first picture. I was thinking maybe the blood splatter on the tatami mat, but no. I think it's the key at this point.
I guess that will prove that there were more keys.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Please take a good look at this. No, that wasn't it.
Oh, okay, I've already seen it.
Please save here.
Should I save in another one?
Might as well. Because here we can actually save. There we go. Fast forward.
What's the purpose?
Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. There. Alright, cool. Ouch, that's done. Present another piece. I would like to present some evidence.
I have proof that there was someone
The map.
else in the room, but the map doesn't prove that. There's also no proof that the channeling chamber has some other exit, even though it's a partial map.
Yeah, if anything, it disproves it.
This also doesn't give anything away. We know the answer, but how do we prove it? Murder weapon, knife... It has to be on one of the pictures.
Wait, isn't it the outfit again?
What if we can just click on the floorboards and say that they're movable?
I doubt it. I think it's a map because it shows there's room behind. That's my logic.
There's room behind.
I think it's either the outfit or the map. The guide map, yeah.
What do you mean there's room behind?
Well, it's only a partial map and there is space to the left, behind and to the right of the channeling chamber. There's empty space between the channeling chamber and where the winding way connects to the side room.
Yeah, but nothing on the map implies a
The map
door.
of the room itself. Could also be because of the tatami mats on the ground. Let's try it.
Doesn't hurt.
With how the logic in this game sometimes expects you to think it could be anything. Nope. Reload.
Oh wait, that's faster, yeah.
Annoying. Keep going until we get to the menu.
Wait, if we can save here... That's faster.
Just for you, Tifa. Go. Present another piece.
Okay, then it's the other map. Let's try that. So this one.
Nope. Reload.
Right.
Profile of Mimi, because this proves some other medium did the channeling. But
that doesn't prove that she was in the room already.
exactly.
We have to prove that someone was already in there. A profile doesn't make sense.
The only proof that would make sense to me is Pearl.
But that doesn't prove...
Yes, that shows there is another person capable of channeling. And she had a key. Nope. Oh my god, what? Double multiple choice. What is it? This game needs a hint system, by the way.
What do we have that proves that there
Well,
was
Tifa,
someone in the
wait,
room?
maybe we're thinking this wrong. There were 3 options to choose from. We just chose the one that we thought was the most likely. That doesn't mean it's the correct choice.
We already used the key. We used both of the floor plans.
Yeah.
Knife doesn't say anything. I'm gonna check use the pictures.
Have you used the tatami map thing? The other map.
Yeah, I've used both.
Because I'm already getting lost on that. Nope.
Does this load? Yeah.
Go to the other option. Think about this again. I think where I'm going about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if before we broke in a third person was already in the room?
That's where we are.
And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true... Yeah, go on. We've done all of this.
So we go with Maya had left the room.
That's the other option.
Or something I can't explain yet.
I think this is a red herring and it's something we can't explain yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't.
You see. And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation, that's why.
As I thought. Another big waste of his court's time.
Phoenix, you can't just give up like that.
But Mia!
Rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect.
Sure thing. Alright, Phoenix, calm down and let's try this one more time. Third person was already in the room. Maya had left that room somehow.
Okay, so we go with Maya had left the room.
Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya May was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary.
Well, that's actually really sensible, because if her aunt set this all up, her being the only one that knows anything is really convenient.
Anyway, let's see some evidence. Proof that from the murder until the time of arrest the defendant had left the room.
And from the murder until the time of...
But we cannot do that either. Because we were out of the room, there was nobody left.
Do we now come with Morgan Fey?
I guess. She's the only one we could ask. She was the only one who could know this.
Nope.
No, keep going. Was very good question mark at the end before. Well, yeah, just skip. Until we get back to the menu.
Let's try once more.
I feel
Is it
like
the key? It's the key.
defendant
It's gotta be the key.
The key doesn't make sense.
Miss Hart, do you remember this? What are you doing? Let's just go.
Reloading. We have only one more life.
Fair enough.
Next one is game over.
I think there's 2 left technically, but sure. Go on, press button. The key. Wait, no, that's... You're in the wrong menu. Reload. We are still in the option that somebody else had entered. We need to prove that somebody has left. You can't. Press a button.
Oh.
Now we can reload. Now you can reload.
But that means I...
No, gimme please. You're beginning to get flustered with your inputs.
I thought I reloaded that one.
Nope, you didn't.
Oh.
So, we are now proving once and for all that Maya had left the room, and the evidence of that is the key. Somehow. I don't know how they're stringing this together, but that is the option we were supposed to pick. Obviously. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open.
True.
That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Allegedly.
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes? It looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Why did you not submit it as evidence, Nick?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have that key at the time of her arrest.
Ah!
Well, ain't that a kick?
I would have never thought of this because I assumed the entire time that there's at least 2 keys.
Yeah, but we only learned that the key was retrieved. How?
Yeah. Yeah, how did Pearl have it?
That made it seem like there was just another that Pearl grabbed.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Hence the whole, there's only one of a kind, there's no others. That's a lie, obviously. But clearly not.
So how come you're holding it? I thought that was going to be the thing, that they were lying about the one key.
Yeah, the one piece. I got this as a present from a certain little girl, who's standing right next to me. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. We don't know that.
We can't prove that.
That's preposterous.
Preposterous? Asparagus?
She's getting flustered.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No!
It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of a murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is that a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you.
About that, you will.
I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
Just not for Maya Fey.
Just like Papa.
That's enough! If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m.
That's a lie. It will continue. It will reconvene on Friday.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
No, we can't save on the screen.
No. We can save right here. What a ride!
I'll oversave the first one.
Yes. Oversave it.
Over.
Überspeichern. Oh my god.
That was hard. Like, we got it.
Hard?
We got it, but we just couldn't prove it.
At some point in this game, or in these games, I always feel like it would be easier if there was just free text input. If I could just say what I'm thinking.
Then the game could be like, yeah, that's kind of what we want to hear.
I think, as much as I hate generative AI like ChatGPT and all the other products, not just this one brand, I think games like these could really benefit from a chat interface for these moments.
I would hate that though. I would absolutely hate it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if for the programmers, if you just do this like multiple choice like now, it's really frustrating for us because we have an idea of what could have happened, but we don't know how the game wants us to pick the options and the items or the profiles to present our case, because we do not know what Phoenix is going to say to these things.
So you are in favor of adding AI into games?
I'm saying when it comes to reading an input and making or checking if it fulfilled certain criteria, these systems are not bad at that, yes. Or more flexible at least. More flexible. Because the alternative would be that somebody programs all of the possible options that you could write, and good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean...
Phoenix wrong AI attorney. Yes.
Then you might as well skip everything, just immediately write the whole thing that you want and go like case solved.
Yeah, I guess true. Yeah, my thought needs more work. It's not fully done yet. People would play around it just to break it instead as a free-to-play game where Vince Mead had tried it. I've heard of the game, I've never played it.
People would 100% try to break it.
And
I can say from experience, because the moment something new gets released at work, I'm the first person that will try to break that shit.
Funnily enough, that's part of my job. To like actually go and try to break these things. And I'm relatively good at it.
The fun thing though, a couple years ago we had this thing where we wanted to find mistakes on the websites or anything customer facing. So they set up like this thing where for every mistake you submitted, you would get $10.
Oh, like a bug bounty kind of program.
Yeah, basically.
Let me guess. Within minutes, you were swarmed with hundreds, if not thousands, of entries going, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong.
I didn't set it up. That was back in the time when I was still an agent. That's like 10 years ago or something. Within the first 15 minutes, I had sent so many already that they sent an email right after that there was now a limit to how many you could submit per person for the money. You could still freely submit it, of course.
Why would I do that? No, listen.
I got $100 out of it as a max, and then I gave the rest to my colleagues who sent it in to get the money.
That's really nice of you. That is nice of you.
But I absolutely love breaking things or finding these issues.
Don't first tell me that my input has a monetary value of $10, and then you go, oh, actually, only up to 100. Okay, then I will tell you exactly 10 errors, and then you can give me my $100. And the other 900 I found, well, go fuck yourself.
They didn't want to pay out too much, I guess, but still. Even though it's peanuts.
That's just weak. That's just weak.
But it was fun, it was fun.
And that's why we don't pay anybody to spot our mistakes, because we know we make too many, and we don't have that kind of money.
We've never done that again.
Understandable.
Wasn't that big of a success, apparently. Even though the website was spotless after that.
But here's a fun game. Every time Tifa or I mispronounce a word or have to redo a sentence because we're flubbing our lines, you should do something healthy, like do a sit-up, do a push-up, do what's the thing?
Yeah, like you just ignore it.
No.
This is not the place.
I said healthy. We need to teach basic psychology in business class to prevent this tomfoolery. That's the problem. I don't think that would change anything. Because you can teach ethics to people. The question is, will the people ever actually apply the ethics?
Honestly, they didn't even need to offer money. If they just went, hey, you can take some time to find everything, I would have done that too. I love that stuff. Basically.
Because like, knowing what you're supposed to do doesn't force you to actually do it. You know? What?
Thought I heard something, but I don't.
I think that's a background music still. Me after one stream, Giga Chat. Yeah, maybe stretch it out a bit, because I think once, if you do it in real time with any stream, it would probably kill you. Or you end up like One Punch Man and you become a god or something like that. So.
And this is why we only stream 4 times a week, for your health.
Yeah, also because we also need time to do other things. I've said this before, if I didn't have a day job and also need to do things like groceries, chores, eating, sleeping, doing something for my body so that I don't just fall apart into dust, I would do it every day. For everyone's mental health. Plus that.
I think every day is too much. I think 4 times a week is sometimes already stretching it.
That's because you're weak.
Yeah, I guess. And you also need to have stuff to talk about every single time.
That's what the games are for. Even if we have nothing, usually the games we play give us something. I would watch every day. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's so sweet. Everyone else is a fake fan. Appreciate all of you anyway.
I do.
But that just seems so many. Like, there are definitely people here on Twitch who stream every day for 6 or 7 hours. I just can't. Like, you have to upkeep.
No, you don't though.
Yeah, but it feels like you kind of have to.
No, you don't. I really don't think you have to. Tifa and I, like, everybody's different, of course, but Tifa and I have talked about this before. Like, during today's stream, I was yawning a bunch of times because I have normal people energy.
I mean, I'm queen of that.
Yeah, and I think that's fine.
I would get annoyed by that at some point. Like, I'm not yawning on purpose. I haven't yawned as much as I have.
That is true.
I have before. I'm a bit less exhausted in that regard.
Today my brain really needed oxygen. It's not like I'm tired. I don't even think I could fall asleep right now, but like
Yeah, but it tends to be like entertaining and fun. After like 6 hours, you just be...
Yeah, but there's a
just be clicking too.
There's a difference. There's a difference between doing this and then either being entertaining in character or whatever, or just being yourself, which we generally are. I mean, sometimes we do play things up to hopefully make you laugh or cringe or whatever, but it's mostly just how we are. And that's fine. And sometimes you have a day where the day's been kind of shit and you maybe still look forward to this, so you still do it. And sometimes it works better, sometimes it works less so. That's why you could afterwards cut out all the best bits into a collection.
Too much work.
I remember the time when Tifa told me, "Oh, Jack, if I had a whole computer to myself for all of these things, I would totally start editing all of our videos."
Yes, and that was before things got stressful. I started working 80 to 90 hours a week and had no time for anything.
Tifa, how many videos have you edited for our channel in your life so far?
Quite a lot, actually.
I mean, okay, that's true.
If you ask that question, quite a lot, yes.
I mean, edit as in like a best of kind of thing. I do not mean when we upload this to YouTube, cut out the beginning part, the breaks, and some of the end to make it all neat.
Also, I was more 70, 80 hours. 90 hours is a bit much. That were very much exceptions.
More like 60, but it's still too much.
That's not true. I worked until stream, after stream.
Oh yeah, true. Disgusting.
I've been working until 3 a.m. some days.
Disgusting.
Bitch.
Yeah, tell that to yourself. Why would you do that?
Well.
Not good enough.
Yeah,
wow, Ranger.
Apparently
wow.
not.
Wow. Okay. Ranger just coming back in hot, like... 3 a.m. That's Eli's favorite wake-up time.
No, but especially during that time, I had lots of plans. I wanted to do everything. I just did not have the energy. And then you're already completely mentally exhausted.
Yeah.
Then you have this guy here denying those things. And then you still gotta keep up the energy for stream. That was also during the time period I yawned every 5 minutes, by the way.
I'm not denying it.
You just denied it.
I forgot about it. There's a different thing. Now that you reminded me, I do remember, and I still think you did too much. But anyway, that's not the problem.
Yeah, I agree, but I was stupid.
I'm saying in a world filled to the brim with people showing you an edited version of their lives. On Instagram, fitness influencers, models, whatever, spending a year to look as good as they do. And then taking enough pictures of themselves to post for the next 18 months so they can just take time off and enjoy their own fucking lives. I think in a world over encumbered with that super edited, highlighted, fake, I show you 1% of my life so that you feel like shit because why isn't that me? Why don't I have that drive? I think it's perfectly fine to go, no, today I'm just tired. I still want to play a video game. I still want to hang out and have fun with everybody. And if I yawn, I fucking yawn. Everybody does. And if you don't, what's your secret? How do you do it?
Yeah, but I think that's what the difference with us. With you get energy from streaming. For me, it costs energy.
You have a different approach.
You don't need a year when you can lipo Botox.
Also true.
Nowadays,
I'll just fucking filter it.
Nowadays, we just go for the Mongiorno and Ozempic.
Those are the two main brands I think that people know. No dig about those medicines. You do what you do, but...
Eli has all the plans too, but only at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. is when you have the best ideas.
No, I will fight you on that. I get the joke, I understand it, but this is one of those hills I will die on. Whatever thoughts you have after, I want to say 11 p.m. until the time where you normally wake up, don't fucking act on them. No. Those are the sad boy hours. When you
Sad boy hour.
that's an actual term. Look it up. I think I'm using that correctly.
I'm gonna look that up.
And you have to spell boy with B-O-I.
The sad.
I lay awake sometimes. I've gotten better at sleeping, but still, I lay awake at night. It's like 11, 12 p.m., 1 a.m., whatever. And I know I should be sleeping, but I can't because my mind is racing. And I start fucking spiraling. Why am I almost 40? What have I done with my life? Is this actually fulfilling? Is it this? Is it that? Why do other people do this? Why do other people do that? All the stupid thoughts. And the next fucking morning I wake up and I remember at most not having slept enough. I remember feeling like shit, but the thoughts are fucking gone. Because I'm in a state where I've been wired most of the day. I need to focus at work. I need to perform at work. It's what I get paid for. Then I do my adulting, my chores and stuff. Then I do this as my outlet for fun. And then I go to bed. And I've done my thing.
Well, it only counts between 1 and 5 a.m.
That's sad boy hours.
That's it. The sad boy hours is indeed a thing.
How I Met Your Mother had that line too. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m. The time might be different for you. Maybe it's 11. For me, it's definitely after midnight. Fuck that shit. Those feelings, those intrusive thoughts fucking betray you. So no, maybe sometimes you wake up at 2 a.m. and you have a great thought, fucking write it down. If the next day, after you have slept a full sleep and you had food, you still feel the same way, then act on it.
I don't think Eli can write yet.
Ranger, fix that. From my POV, you seem to have achieved a lot, to be honest. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Shutting that asshole up is easier said than done, man. How are you talking about Eli?
Just clench.
Sorry, it was too... Yes, it is. And sometimes you manage to, and sometimes you don't. I think, though, the important thing is, if you, like me, you do go through this, you have to cling on to the objective knowledge. This is bullshit. And I can't change it right now, but I should, when I can, get some rest. And I should think, if these things actually matter to me, I should think about them when I'm rested, when I'm actually in a situation to make good decisions.
But there's not always that moment. Sometimes it just goes on. Everything is shit.
Yeah, I know, easier said than done. But no matter who you are, under duress, sleep deprived, maybe hungry after a shitty day, you will probably not make the best decisions of your life. Or, at least, this is what I'm saying, fucking write them down. And if you still feel the same way the next day, or whenever you got a moment to yourself to take a break, to actually sit down and think about it. I know everybody's lives can be shit and stressful, but I hope at some point you will have a moment to actually think this through. Then you can still do it, but not in that moment. Your 2 a.m. brain, that's not you. That's part of you, that's not all of you.
I'm thinking too much in the first place. Yeah, I think a lot of people have that issue, plus the impulse to do something, act on it immediately.
Yes. And when I do lay in bed, I'm thinking, oh, I could do this, I want to be doing this. Next morning, if I don't write it down, I don't remember shit. So clearly, how important really was it to me?
But now we've learned. Sad boy hours. Don't act on it.
Yes.
Try to explain that to Eli, Ranger.
Yes. Maybe a sleepy boy hours or whatever term you want to come up with.
That's sad boy hours for Ranger.
Sad Ranger hours. Because lack of sleep.
I think it is rating hours.
Is there somebody first to rate?
I was gonna say Skinner, but he just went offline.
Did we outstream Skinner?
We outstreamed Skinner.
Skinner?
To be fair, it's a bit late.
Skinner? Shit's whack, yo. What are you doing, man?
So
probably something that isn't streaming, which is fine too.
I was also hoping we would get to a point where we would finish on Friday, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
We will finish chapter case 2. It's not that I haven't tried stuff. Keep going, you know? I call me stupid, call me naive, call me whatever you want, but I do believe that things will get better at some point. I don't know when, but I think that they will. If you keep trying. Have you tried literally every single thing yet? If the answer is no, keep going. That's what I do. Again, easier said than done. It's easy to sit here in a semi-cushy chair and go, yeah, just fix your life, you know, just one. Nah,
I'm not good at these things, so I let him do the motivational talk.
It's not that easy. I know that, but gotta keep trying. If you don't, if nothing changes, nothing changes. You know.
That's true. And sometimes you also just need a good brainstorm, maybe.
Yes. Or
Things take
sometimes.
time.
Or sometimes you just need to not think about it. For me, at least. Sometimes
take a break and then look at it again.
Yeah, sometimes my soul just needs to sit on things and process them. And then a week, a month, whatever later, I go, now I think or feel about this differently. Maybe my perspective has changed. I don't know. Can't really explain it. Maybe I should study psychology, not to actually work in that field, but so that I can put words to these thoughts in my head. Maybe. But tonight is not the night.
The sad boy hours are starting soon.
Yes, and I will want to try to sleep before the sad boy hours kick in, because that's healthier for me. I've learned that.
So you ready to press the button?
Yes, please present your evidence, Tifa. Objection! Tifa has pressed the button. We'll be back
submitted.
on Friday. Thank you for Ace Attorneying with us. Hopefully on Friday we'll fix case number 2. See you then. Bye!
Thank you.